On this particular boat, we've got a proper traditional stuffing gland. So you've got a greaser here, which has been nicely filled up. So by doing that, you can actually turn the grease and force it down into the stern tube. You can see it going through the pipe, yeah. Now this one, you can actually see the grease is starting to push out through the end of the tube there, where the shaft goes through the gland. So it's probably just at the point now where it turns quite freely, so it's probably at the end of the season well worth just nipping up the bolts. So you have to release the lock nuts to start with, and just literally a quarter of a turn on each one to start with, just until you start to feel a little bit of resistance. That is far too easy to push that shaft round. So that's really important to do, because again, you guys have 1 or 2 claims every year where the stern tube has been dripping and just relying on the grease isn't enough to force in. It needs to have the gland pulled down, and if you get to the point where your gland is wound fully down, then it needs repacking. Some people are very brave and do it afloat. Personally, I would never recommend doing that unless you really know what you're doing. But you need to pull the stuff back, and you literally cut the packing rope and make it into a constant loop with a chamfer on it to fit it in one go. So it literally makes a complete ring, and you put 2 or 3 of those in with the ring joints at different positions on it. But adjusting it is a bit of an art. If you over tighten it, you can actually cause more damage than good, because you'll actually overheat the gland.